In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. Paperback
Hello everybody, and I'm Larry, and welcome back to my channel, Larry's Fountain Pens, where I talk about fountain pens, ink, paper, notebooks, and journals, and more. Today I want to present to you a notebook that they're using for bullet journal, and it's called the Confidant, and it's a dot grid hardcover, and I'll be showing you that in a minute. The notebook that I have, it's a tad smaller than the A5, and I'll show you that it will fit in my A5 cover. The measurements on it is 5.4 by 7.7, and it has 192 pages. And this notebook I'm going to show you is a light gray, but they do come in a charcoal cover. The name of the company is Baron Fig. Their website is baronfig.com. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a moment and then I'm going to show you the book. Be right back. What I have here is the Baron Fig notebook. It comes in a real nice box, maroon colored, real nice presentation. And in the back, it tells you a lot about this notebook. So let's open it up and take a look at it. This is the notebook. And it comes with some literature here. It tells you about the notebook. The Confidant is the name of it. And it gives you all about the notebook down here. And they also have blank rule or dot grid. And like I said, this is dot grid. It opens flat. It gives the dimensions, which I just mentioned. And it's quality lasting paper. Plenty of pages, 192, and you have 12 perforated pages in the back. They're easily removed, so you won't have to tear the whole notebook up to get it out. Put that up. So, here is a notebook. Light gray material. It feels nice. It's not rough. I like the way it feels. The back. Here's the spine. And it has a bookmarker, yellow. It appears to be a good sturdy yellow ribbon bookmarker. Not a thin cheap one, but it looks really nice. And here is the paper. And it opens flat. Now, like any new book, especially these, if you work the pages as such, you'll get it to lay down more. And what I usually do, I always open my books and I take a few pages at a time, 10 or so, and work it out, which I've already done before. but sometimes you have to do it again. I'll just run through it real quick. But that's how I do my notebooks to get them to lay down flat. And it's stitched, as you can see the stitching inside. When you open it, there's the cover. In the little box, you can either put your name, a picture, whatever you want. And here are the pages. In the very back is the pages that you can tear out. They're perforated. I don't know if you can see right here. They come out real easy. And when you close the book, it's almost at the edge of the notebook, but not quite. And I'm okay with that. Some people prefer it to be right there when they close the book on the edge, but I'm okay with this. It's nice. I believe this book is $16, and that's really a good price for the quality of book that you're getting. It's a tad smaller than an A5 notebook, and I want to show you something real quick. Here's my A5 cover, and I have a A5 notebook in it. Let me get this out. One side goes in. To give you an idea, and really that fits just fine. Not a problem. I like it. So, with that said, I want to thank Baron Fig for sending me this notebook so I can review it. And they also sent me some pencils. As y'all can see, probably a dark gray container. Baron Fig, New York City. And a little bit about this, the history about pencils is on their website where they sell these. Pencils were invented long ago, more than 400 years ago, in 1565. Now that's something that I didn't know. And another thing, I'll pull these off, I'll put one out. They feel really, really good in my hand. I wish you could have this in your hand. You would say, yeah, Larry is right. They don't have an eraser, they have a little arrow, but you can always buy an eraser put on top if you want. Back then, they didn't use erasers. What they used was pieces of breadcrumbs to erase the pencil marks. Very interesting. You have a black tip on the pencil. It's not round, kind of an octangular kind of a top. I don't know if you can see that well. And then it's a graphite pencil. Again, really nicely made. You know, I really am impressed. They do make the passport size notebooks. I don't have one. They didn't send one. And I believe that the passport size notebooks will fit the Midori passport, which is now called the Traveler's Passport notebook. If you go to their site, you can pull up the Confidant notebook and take a look at it. And they also make covers for the notebooks. And they also have other interesting things on their website. They have a rollerball pen and a few more other items. But $16 for this notebook, yeah, that's really a good buy, in my opinion. I like it. And for 12 pencils, they cost $16. A little over, what, $1.25 each. Graphite. Nice pencils. Nice presentation. The whole thing is nice presentation. They started off a while back on Kickstart, and it went so well on Kickstart that they got the money they needed, and here's the finished product. It took off very well. There's about 4 or 5 people involved in this process to get everything to happen. And so it happens, and here it is, and now I'm showing all my viewers out there. I've been getting requests to show some bullet journals, notebooks, and some traveler's notebooks, which I have shown a few traveler's notebooks. Now I'm showing you this grid paper. So with that said, I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope you give Baron Fig a holler and check them out and order a couple of notebooks. I think it's worth your time and money. You can't go wrong. $16 for a quality notebook, $16 for a dozen nice graphite pencil. Well, that's about it for this review, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.